Finding Dory. And this is the French-Canadian edition. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Now, before I get started, I want to quickly mention this 3D Blu-ray also includes an unrelated 6-minute animation called Piper of Some Birds at a Beach. It's a cute little short with realistic animation and very strong stereo, actually stronger than the main movie. Very impressive. Now, onto the main feature. What we have here is a years later sequel to Finding Nemo. Happily, the fish all still look very young enough to reprise their roles, and at first glance I thought this one might be a bit of a 3D dud. The ocean views in the opening scenes, though beautiful, had a very soft 3D feel. Some of that was Pixar's typical light touch on the stereo, but also the super realistic water gave us a dark and soft focused landscape. 3D doesn't like soft edges. It blurs separation. Happily, that doesn't last. We eventually find ourselves at some type of SeaWorld that gives a delicious mix of in and out of water scenes. And the real surprise is, first, how much of this movie does take place out of the water. And second, how alive the above water looked in stereo compared to the water. So there's a rich variety of scenery to absorb, and the 3D, though never spectacular, still adds a generous oomph to the fish out of water moments. Something about seeing their wet skin on dry textures really pushes the vulnerable feel. And look at these wonderful water park jets. And also, there's a shot of some sea lions that stand out nicely against the ocean backdrop. And actually, there's a great little post-credit moment where the camera cranes out of the ocean, and moving up and through the ocean ceiling is just a very fun stereo moment. And then they throw in a few enjoyable little tie-ins to the previous movie, so you'll want to get through the credits and watch that. The octopus absolutely makes this movie. He is the glue that brings it all together, and as I understand, modeling the fellow for this animation was the major technical achievement of the film. Usually there's a skeleton under an animated model that is used to control movement. But what do you do with something that uses its skin as its bones, and selectively at that? Now, story-wise, I wasn't sure I wanted to see this movie. I found the original a bit of a downer, and I've begun to notice Disney stories around 2016, 17, they have started to slide a bit downhill. However, I actually like this one. I like the characters and was actually kind of touched by some aspects of the ending. And I know Ellen has fallen out of favor, but she does such a terrific job as Dory. The frequent changes in vocal timbre really sell that character. Though if you have abandonment issues, the opening scene is going to be killer to sit through. Disney does love an orphan.